So, not quite sure what just happened, but I think XSplit just crashed on us. So we're
Wouldn't
going
be an important show without an XSplit crash.
right. So not quite sure what happened, but we are back.
We are.
This is obviously going to be cut into 2 parts on YouTube now, so that's great. All right, where were we? We were at Retro Replay for Game of the Year 1998. This was 20 years ago.
20 full years ago, when I was like 1-ish.
Right. And I'll believe that. Never. 20 years ago, the Game of the Year was Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I believe that was the first Zelda I ever played.
I believe that may have been the first Zelda I ever played as well. Now, I did go back and play some of the other. No, actually, I played the original Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I never did. Ocarina. It was either Ocarina or Wind Waker. Which one came first?
Ocarina.
Okay, so Ocarina was the first one I played.
Yeah.
All right.
Wind Waker was GameCube. This was Ocarina of Time was N64.
Chico, do you know what time it is now?
It is time for 7 whole degrees of translation.
It is. It is
not 7-ish.
Nope.
Not 7 plus.
Not 8.
7.
7.
Glenn, by the way, is working on the 200-degree thing,
but
he said it will take him a few weeks, apparently, to get to that.
Beautiful.
So we will have that at some point. I don't think there is even 200, so he'll have to go back to a language and back again.
Wow. Excellent. Maybe we should just call it all the languages separate of translation. Anyway.
We should do one.
I've got one for you. And
all right.
There actually is a theme.
All right.
This time.
Okay.
The languages I chose this week were Hebrew, Italian, Spanish, Korean, Latin, Swahili, and English.
English I've heard of.
Yes, good.
All right.
I chose that one specifically.
Specifically? Okay. Yeah.
First one. Review of the Dragon.
Review of the Dragon. All right. The genre is gaming?
These are all games.
These are all games. Review.
Review of the Dragon.
Ooh. Review of the Dragon. It's not Dragon Age, is it?
You're close. You're close.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yes. Nicely done. Nicely done. Excellent.
All right. So my languages, Russian, Maori, Finnish, Swedish, Turkish, and Yiddish.
And English?
Oh yeah, I went back to English otherwise. So these are all they do have a theme as well.
Okay.
They are all movies.
Movies, all right. So I went with games, you're going with movies.
I went with movies this week. The first one, Article.
Article. Article. Story. Oh my God. And I know this movie?
You listen, you should absolutely know this movie. You should absolutely know this movie. And I will tell you, this one here didn't translate so good. I mean, it is not one that I would say, oh man, that absolutely makes sense.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yes. Well then, Article, is it also a one-word movie?
It is a one-word movie.
I can't even. I'm thinking like magazine or story or I don't know.
All right. And this, again, it did not translate well.
Obviously.
I have no idea how it got to this, but it is Gremlins.
Oh my God. That's not. Is Gremlin even a word?
Of course Gremlin is a word. Is it probably from the German?
I don't know if. Okay. That is so weird. Article. I would never, ever have picked that up.
No, and I would, if you had gotten that somehow with a random guess.
No,
I would have been very shocked.
And I wasn't even thinking that far back either.
Yeah.
All right, your next one.
All right.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft? I'm going to go with The Witcher.
You are correct.
Yes.
Wow. I'm just
All right.
I'm just giving them to you.
You are. Well, one of mine should be an easy one, but not this one. This one is My Friend.
Sorry, did you say this is easy, but it's not? Like,
No, this one is not an easy one. I don't think it is.
again, this one just makes no sense. Is that what you're saying?
Listen, here's the thing. I had a theme in mind. I had to stick with the theme. I couldn't change them when they came out difficult. So,
all right.
My Friend. Movie. I'm going to say a little bit after the first movie. A few years, I think. I don't know the exact year. And It is a 2-word movie.
My Friend. Is that right? My Friend?
My Friend.
My Friend. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't make sense, so I don't even know where to go with it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm thinking, like, cause there's yeah, this is good radio right here. Silence. And I'm trying to think along the lines of Gremlins to, like,
where my theme is. That's why I'm giving you that's like it's stuck with that because it's my theme.
Yeah.
And I need you to know what the theme is as more of a hint because I do feel bad that these are difficult.
And I'm thinking like something like The Sandlot or something, but that doesn't make sense.
It does not, and it does not fit the theme.
The theme of Gremlins? I don't know, like E.T.? I have no idea.
Oh, it is Die Hard. Die Hard.
How is Die Hard my friend?
Well, I don't know. I started with Russian, so I think maybe that may have just sent it straight to, like... I don't know.
That doesn't even... Dude, that makes no sense.
Languages don't make sense.
Okay, I got one more for you.
All right.
Do you think you know what the theme is yet?
Is it RPGs?
No.
It's not RPGs?
It is not. So I'll give you the third one.
All right.
Overrated.
Overrated?
Oh. Overrated. And no, it's not last year's Nintendo game.
Okay. I mean, the way you're laughing, I want to see Red Dead, but overrated.
It is also a one-word game.
All right, overrated.
I will laugh so hard if you get this.
Oh, this is not an easy one, eh?
I don't know where overrated comes from, but it's hilarious.
Doom.
No. Overwatch.
Overwatch. Oh, the over. Yeah.
Right? What's the theme?
All right.
Dragon Age Inquisition, The Witcher, and Overwatch. What's the theme?
Is it Game of the Years?
From our show.
From our show?
Yeah.
Well, I don't pay attention to our show. That's a bad theme.
It's still it's still the theme.
It is still the theme. All right.
Okay,
the last one for you.
So
I went 2 for 3.
Gremlins, Die Hard. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is Batman is Back.
Batman Returns?
Batman Returns. And what is the theme?
Were they movies that came out at Christmas?
They didn't come out at Christmas. They're Christmas movies.
They are Christmas movies.
But they are often debated as to whether or not
Batman Returns is a Christmas movie?
That's the whole one with the penguin. Remember the whole thing with the...
I know it's a penguin, but I honestly don't remember the story.
Yeah, there's the whole Christmas tree lighting thing with Max Shrek.
Yeah, I don't remember the Christmas part. I mean, I remember that it's the penguin and Catwoman.
Yes.
But I don't remember the story.
It does happen at Christmas, and it is. And I actually looked up a list of the top. I think it was the top 30 all-time Christmas movies, and all three of these were actually on that list.
No, you didn't choose Home Alone or something like that.
No, because that one there is definitely a Christmas movie. There's no debating a Christmas movie on that one.
All right, so you are now batting a 519.
519. I'm over 500. I am happy with those results.
You're doing good.
All right. What are you at? What is your batting average?
I don't know. You haven't been keeping track of it.
I thought you were keeping track of it.
I'm not keeping track of mine. I'm keeping track of yours.
Oh, well, then you're batting 200.
Thanks. That's great.
You're probably beating me. I'm going to give you a 623.
I don't believe you. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get back to our year in review. We got some more awards. First, we'd like to give out the PAX Curse Award.
Yes. So every year we have talked, about, we have the PAX Curse. Every year we see some stuff. We are super excited after having a taste of it at PAX.
And then disappointed when it actually comes out.
Yes. So that is we have dubbed that the PAX Curse. A game that we are so excited about that the end result, the end product just doesn't meet the excitement that we had shown about it before.
Right. I agree. Okay, so for me, that game is a recent one. That is Steel Rats.
Yes.
And we reviewed that a few weeks ago. It looked so cool at PAX. We were excited to try it.
Small sample size that we had of that game.
Yeah.
And I feel that it played differently when we played it at PAX too. I don't remember the controls being as clunky as they were from the final version that we've got.
Yeah, and it just doesn't translate to a full-on game, I don't think. It gets old too quick, I think.
Yeah.
I think the controls could have been refined a little bit better. And again, it just may be the reason why I'm giving it the PAX Curse Award, because I don't feel like the controls were quite what they should have been. I
was super excited about this game at PAX when we played it. I was super excited when I saw a listing for it as an Xbox title because they had said that it wasn't coming. I was really excited about that. And then having played it on the PlayStation with you, I'm less excited about when they actually dropped the Xbox version.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the opposite of the PAX Curse Award is the PAX Curse Breaker Award. So these are the games we saw at PAX that we were excited for and
that lived up
to expectations. They broke the PAX Curse.
Yes.
For me, I have two. One of them is My Memory of Us, and I played most of this game. I'm going to say 75% at least of this game during Extra Life. It was so fascinating.
Yeah.
Glenn Buss, our friend Glenn, was watching the game with me and actually interacting with me while I was trying to figure out puzzles. We were kind of working on it together, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It tells a great story. And I had so much fun with this. And then I got to a point where I was so stuck. I must have spent 30 minutes trying to figure out this one area. And by the time I moved on to something else, I still couldn't figure out how to move on from that one spot. And I think I'm so close to the end of the game. But the game was fantastic.
You got to finish that.
Oh, I'm going to finish it. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to look up, figure out what am I missing from this area, because I got to where I need to go, but I can't interact with the thing I need to interact with. So I don't know if there's something I'm missing and I just can't figure out what. But My Memory of Us, great game, and it's narrated by Patrick Stewart. So
Patrick Stewart?
You can't get better than that.
He's been knighted, hasn't he? He's been knighted.
Yeah, he is Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, so you got to throw that in there. You can't.
Sorry, Sir Pat by Captain Picard.
Okay, that I'll accept as well.
The next one, we both agree on this one. That is The Gardens Between.
This is another one that was not coming to Xbox, guys. Sorry, PlayStation and PC only. But no, not only did this come to Xbox, but it came as part of Game Pass. So it came as a freebie for those of us who have Game Pass. So super excited that this was coming, and
it broke the curse big time.
Loved it at PAX. Disappointed at PAX when he said, "Yeah, sorry, no plans." And just super excited to see this drop on Xbox. And very pleasantly surprised.
I played through this in a couple of days. I played through every chapter and loved it. You know, there's a lot of hidden things in it. It's actually worth going back and playing again and finding those little hidden things you may have missed the first time. Yeah. Really, really well done. Very smart puzzle mechanics. Super easy to pick up, but really intelligent puzzles.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. And again, the story that it told too. Like,
it's
these puzzles, it still did its job in telling
wordless wordless story.
Emotional story, like almost like, you know, Tom Hanks in the volleyball type of
absolutely,
you know, thing that you got that thing without the words having to be said, like the end of Castaway, when, you know, like that, it's, you know, the same sort of thing. It gives you that sort of emotion.
Well, the end of without spoiling the end of the game, but yes, I agree. The end of the game has that emotion tied to it, and it's told without words. It's incredible. Yeah. It's so well done.
They've done a good job.
We have one more. Yes, one more. We are nearing the end of the show. One more retro replay. This time it is for Game of the Year 1988. So this is
88.
Long before you were born, right?
Well before I was born.
Right.
Yes, math is not my strong suit here.
This is 30 years ago when I was just a mere 17 years old.
God, you're old.
Shh. Okay, Game of the Year in 1988 was Double Dragon.
Double Dragon. I am a huge fan of Double Dragon. Having played, obviously a remaster at some point, not the original because I'm not that old, in the arcade for hundreds of hours and thousands of quarters. Big fan.
And Speedball was another Game of the Year awarded.
I don't recall Speedball.
I think Speedball might have been a computer game, like on Commodore 64. I seem to remember Speedball.
I will tell you, here's where we really miss Sid's input on these things.
I know, right?
We'd have a video and we'd go, that's
Speedball, yes. So I did a lookup on Speedball in Wikipedia, and I get a listing for Speedball the drug. I don't think that's it. So,
although it was 1988, so that may have a bunch of reporters just high on coke. So, this is my game of the year. This
Speedball.
This cocaine right here is my favorite game of the year. I will continue to play it for at least another 3-4 years.
All right, dude. We've got one more Secret Santa remastered to do.
We do.
This time, I will choose your last one.
All right.
Out of my list. So you have done Kratos. You've bought him a sweater.
Yeah. Well, a festive.
A festive sweater. You tried to get into Aloy's pants with some diamond earrings.
Listen, I think it would work.
And now you must purchase a gift. Oh, I like this one.
All right.
Master Chief.
Master Chief. Now, I often have mispronounced his name as Master Chef.
Master Chef.
So I would get him a lovely Kiss the Cook apron and big chef hat.
Nice.
So he would truly be the Master Chef instead of Master Chief. And it gives him another job to do on the spaceship. You know, he can be, like the main cook guy. He can, do the barbecuing and stuff like that. It would just, protect his armor from grill splatter and ketchup and mustard stains.
Now, if I may, since this is the last one,
sure.
If I were to get Master Chief,
okay,
I'd get him something very simple. I'd get him a bottle of talcum powder, because getting in and out of that suit's got to be hell.
I don't know if he ever gets out.
Like, come on.
I don't know if he ever gets out. He's just
maybe because he doesn't have any talcum powder.
Yeah, it's like Ross.
He's stuck.
It's Ross with the pants.
I mean, it's got to chafe, that suit. Come on.
Yeah, a lot of energy weapons and stuff like that.
Right?
It's gonna heat that thing up. It's gonna not be comfortable.
Yeah, so very simple. I think that would be very simple gift to give him, and then he can really enjoy that apron without the suit.
I think it would look weird without the suit.
All right, who am I buying for?
All right, your last one here. All right. Amazingly enough, we did all this extra work to make sure we wouldn't draw any doubles, and no doubles were drawn.
Excellent.
The whole thing. So we have...
Oh, Nathan Drake. Oh my gosh, Nathan Drake's in my pile too.
Okay.
Nathan Drake. That's actually something I thought of earlier. I'd buy him a new notebook.
A new notebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he's got to be going through those notebooks pretty quick, right?
Well, he's got to write everything down.
Yeah, I mean, he needs probably maybe a nice pen that's going to hold up, a nice wooden pen, very unique to his adventures. If he's got a really nice, fancy wooden pen and a nice new notebook, I think he can take with him on his adventures.
Maybe engraved.
Oh, absolutely engraved. Really... An engraved note. Both the notebook and the pen will be engraved with his name.
Yes. That way nobody steals it on him, too.
Of course.
He's like, that's my notebook. My name's right on it.
Absolutely. And I think he'd really appreciate those as a gift. Because he can use them. He'll always be using it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's read off what the other ones were. So I had Aloy and Kratos in my pile as well.
Okay. Well, I've got Marcus Phoenix I had.
Oh, yes. I had considered him, but decided that he'd been too naughty to get a gift this year.
Lara Croft was in my list, or in my bowl.
Okay. In your bowl. I could probably get her earrings as well, by the way.
Nathan Drake, as I said, I put him in there. I also put in Arthur Morgan.
Nice.
I had to go current, right?
Well, you got to get him a new hat.
Well, I was thinking I'd get him like a book on how to walk faster. Here's a tough one. I'm going to challenge you.
All right.
To do this one right now.
Okay.
Pac-Man.
I'll
tell you what I'd buy Pac-Man.
Well, let's see. I imagine like some sort, like he's just scraping his undercarriage against the what, like he doesn't have legs. So he's running his running his undercarriage along the ground constantly. So I imagine he's got some pretty like rug burn or something going on there. So some sort of a soothing balm or something like that to address his rug burn undercarriage area.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'd buy Pac-Man.
All right,
some long-lasting gum, so he doesn't have to go eating those pellets. He can just stay at home and chew. I mean, he's constantly chewing, right?
He is.
Well, if he doesn't need to go get pellets, I'm just going to give him gum. Now he doesn't have to go anywhere. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the rest of mine. So I had Crash Bandicoot.
Nice. Okay.
Crash Bandicoot. I did go with one of your favorites, figuring you may want to get her a gift.
Cassandra. Yeah, I actually thought about putting Alexios in for you.
Yes. So, and here's what, since we're doing an extra, I will ask you to pick out a gift for
Luigi.
For Luigi, because I have a thought on Luigi as well.
Oh, Luigi. It's a good question.
Not Mario.
No, not Mario. Because Mario, I'd get like a nice beard trimmer or mustache trimmer.
Yes.
Now Luigi doesn't have a mustache, does he?
Of course he does.
He does. I can't remember.
Italian plumber.
So maybe I just get him the same thing. Get him a nice trimmer.
Don't put any extra thought into it. All right,
no, I was thinking for Luigi, maybe get him an extra set of vacuum bags.
Yes.
So when he's sucking up those ghosts.
I was going to get him a motivational calendar. You're good enough.
You're enough.
Smart enough. And gosh darn it, Luigi, people like you.
That's right.
Because he's always second banana. Nobody ever. I just want to make him feel appreciated this time of year. So I'd get him like a motivational calendar, so he'd feel, every day he could look. It's like, man, those guys at the OMG are really like me. I feel good about myself. I'm going to go catch some ghosts.
They like me. They really like me. All right, is that the last of yours?
That is the last of mine.
And that was Secret Santa Remastered. Excellent.
That was fun. I enjoyed.
I love that. That's awesome. We should we'll do that annually.
It's a Christmas thing, so we do that around the Christmas time.
All right, let's move on to our final awards.
All right.
The best DLC award. I think we both agree on this one.
Yes, and the only downside to this DLC is I don't have it all yet.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yes, we're both huge fans of what they put out. I want the rest of it now.
I do. I want all of it now. Great new story they're adding, plus another story coming. Plus the Stories of Greece or I can't remember. Tales of Greece. Thank you. Plus they've got the mythical monsters that are coming. really great plan of DLC in a game that I loved being in and loved playing.
Yeah.
I would also like to give this award to Shadow of the Tomb Raider, who has said there's going to be 7 extra challenge tombs added to the game, and these challenge tombs are so well done. I've done one of them. The
first one was just dropped. The pillar, I believe it was.
No, the pillar is the second one.
The pillar is the second one.
Yeah, the forge was dropped.
The forge.
And I finished that one, really challenging. I am currently going through the pillar now, and it's just, for a DLC drop, this is fantastic. Like, you probably spend a good hour approximately going through this extra challenge tomb. That's just solving it the first time, and then there's achievements for, like, there's a time trial and a score trial or something to do with them, and I'm not sure how those work, but yeah, I'm excited because they're going to be dropping 7 of these, and it's not just a tiny little tomb to go in and find something. This is actually a big puzzle tomb. It is literally a challenge tomb because it is difficult. Like, the first one was really, really challenging. You know, and I'm just going through the pillar now. So the forge was challenging, and the pillar is great. And it integrates into the lore and the story that's already being told, which is really fantastic. Yeah. It doesn't feel separate from it, right?
It doesn't feel like it's a standalone piece. It feels like it's part of the game.
It drops into the area, and there's a quest giver. So there's actually a story to go along with it.
It's tied. It's tied
right
like
into
it. I like it when they do that. I mean, Assassin's Creed obviously does that really well.
Yes.
I'm glad that Shadow of the Tomb Raider does that the same way. It doesn't just feels like, hey, here's some stuff standalone in a separate menu from the game.
I agree.
Go do this if you want to do it. Like, I like it when it's like it's in the game. It's content. It's not add-on.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. All right. The Maybe Next Year Award. This is for games we really wanted to play this year but haven't.
Haven't had a chance to really get into.
Hopefully next year, for me, it's kind of like, well, maybe when the price drops, I'll see about. I just don't have time to play it now.
Yeah.
Maybe next year when the price drops, I'll find some time to play it. For me, 2 games: Monster Hunter World and Soul Calibur 6. I mean, I loved Soul Calibur 4 on the Xbox 360. I didn't play 5, but Soul Calibur 6 looked great. I really wanted to play it. And I've heard so many good things about Monster Hunter World that I'm fascinated. I really want to play it. I want to try it out.
So, Monster Hunter World is actually on my list as well. And I actually have purchased this now.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you very much, Microsoft, for the random gift.
Right.
That they sent me. I have no idea what it's for or why I got it.
It has to do with your play habits. I believe they said last year they're going to award people for buying games and playing them.
Well, that's awesome. Again, it was I must have played a lot because they gifted me $151.
It's incredible.
Just a random message on my Xbox like, hey, thanks for playing some games with us.
Right.
Here, redeem this code. $151 in my Microsoft wallet. So Monster Hunter World is on sale right now. It's I believe it's on for $40.
So I believe there's a way you can actually gift games to people. So if just
you don't play your Xbox anyways. I saw your gamer score increase. Your gamer score increase for the year was what, Sean?
50.
50.
I believe I played a total of 9 hours according to Xbox stats.
Wow.
9 hours on my Xbox. And most of that was Sea of Thieves.
Well, yes. So I have picked that up. So that is one of my.
Maybe I would play it on Xbox. We could play together.
Is that a multiplayer game?
I believe you. Yes,
no, it is. It's a multiplayer game. I'm messing with.
All right. Sorry. You have one more.
And then Darksiders 3.
Right.
So I'm a fan of the Darksiders series. This is a game that's gone through some developer turmoil. It was originally a THQ title, and then THQ no longer exists, and it was purchased by somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else bought it, and so then they made a new game. So I like these games. It's you play as a different member of the Apocalypse team, Fury, the first female member of the Apocalypse team there, and so I'm interested to see how this goes. So I'm going to give this a try as well.
So it's now one of the she's a horsewoman?
Horsewoman.
Instead of a horseman?
I think she's still called a horseman, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I think
the horsewoman of the apocalypse.
I don't think it recognizes gender in regards to that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our final category. This is Game of the Year. But first, we asked our friends to tell us what they want, and our very good friend, JJ Mahoney, has said that this is more or less my list as it stands now. Game of the Year for me is Red Dead Redemption 2, with God of War a very close second. So his top 5 is Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, and Monster Hunter World. It's a great top 5.
Ooh, Detroit Become Human's on my list of stuff I want to play as well. That is one I want to. As soon as I see that on sale somewhere, I'm grabbing that. So Boxing Week,
amazing game. We talked about it last year as one of my memories for this year. JJ goes on to say other games he loved but didn't make the top 5 is Far Cry 5, Metal Gear Survive, Vampire, Dark Souls Remastered, the Banner Saga Trilogy, Life is Strange 2, and Call of Cthulhu.
So he is a glutton for punishment with some of these games here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Dark Souls?
He loves punishment.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Dark. Yeah.
Yes.
Call of Cthulhu, fun game. I actually do enjoy that.
And he got through it. He finished it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vampire, I enjoyed quite a bit. Not an easy game by any means.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So he's got some good stuff on his list. Some good stuff.
All
well done, JJ.
What are your top 3 games?
My top 3. Do we have a drum roll? Do you have a drum roll? You want to do a drum roll? No drum roll? We're just going to go? Sorry. We're just going to go?
My drums are not here. I'm sorry. I could do a drum roll, but I don't have my drums.
You do. Air drum roll? All right. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. All right,
good choice. Good choice.
Pause for clip. We're not doing clips? Okay.
Pause for clip. Nice.
Spider-Man.
Excellent.
On the PS4.
Pause.
And Dead
Pause
Cell.
for applause.
No, we don't. Nobody ever. That's never happening.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if we had a clip, they'd applaud the clip. But
True.
Not what I was saying. And then Dead Cells.
Oh, excellent.
Really like Dead Cells. Really enjoy it.
My top 3.
Yep.
No surprise. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I spent 140 plus hours in that game already.
Yeah, I think
I'm still waiting for more. Spider-Man and God of War. And very, very close to top 3 is still Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But I just feel like God of War and Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed are just that much better. Yeah. Although I am currently going through Shadow of the Tomb Raider to finish it. But yeah, those are my top 3. Now, if you were to take your top 3 and choose your one game of the year, which one would it be?
You have to choose one? How does that work?
Just one.
What is this, like some sort of selection process?
I want to know what your top 1 is.
My top 1, I will have to go with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have put so many hours into that game, and I am looking forward to going back. And that, to me, is the telling tale of what a great game is for the year. The fact that I still want more of that and want to go back. And not only do I want more of that and to go back with more DLC, I want the next one to be announced so I know where I'm going with the next iteration of whatever. Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey, it must be, what, Orange?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It could be, or maybe, I have no idea.
Assassin's Creed Orient.
Nice. Oh,
do that.
Excellent.
I've wanted that for a while.
My top 1 is, as for the same reasons, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have spent the most time in that game. It was a game that I never wanted to put down. A game that I would come home and I couldn't wait until I could pick it up again. And I want more. I am really, really thrilled with how they're treating this one, with how much DLC they're putting into it. And honestly, I am less, as you mentioned, you want to know what the next one is. I'm less, don't tell me what the next one is. Tell me what more you're going to give me in Odyssey. Let me continue living in this world with Cassandra. You know?
Yeah.
And what I love about it too is you could pick Alexios or Cassandra, and I've played it so long as Cassandra, I can't even imagine this story as Alexios. And you're probably the same way.
The story is, but like that's trying to pick your favorite movie and picture somebody like not just like a different actor, but like a different character as the lead.
It just doesn't
like
fit.
They are two different distinct characters in the way that they act even.
Yeah.
So it would be like it's like take your favorite movie and just it's just like that, like a gender reversal and like a different attitude, and it would be
like Cassandra has quickly become like one of my favorite video game characters, much like Aloy before her and Lara Croft before her, What is it with female characters?
I think you got a thing.
I got a thing. Must be because I have daughters. But yeah, I can't imagine Assassin's Creed Odyssey without Cassandra.
Yeah.
And I love her as a character, and I want Ubisoft to say, and we know there's no Assassin's Creed in 2019. What I want them to come out and say is, hey, after the Atlantis DLC, we've got even more coming.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yes, just keep it coming.
Here's another story.
Here's more throughout all of 2019 and even 2020 as we build towards the next one. Treat this as a platform. Keep adding stuff, add more stories, add more things to do. I think it would be fantastic.
And they have done that with other games. They have had year 2 and year 3 content.
Yes. I would love to see them do that with Assassin's Creed.
No reason why we can't see that with Assassin's Creed.
I agree. I'd love to see them do that. All right, that is it for our awards. So obviously, Game of the Year for the OMG Hour 2018 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That is a given. There's no arguments with us. We both agree on that.
I will argue that I have picked it before you.
You did not.
I said my top one before you said your top one. So therefore,
where is your Assassin's Creed tattoo?
Here. Okay, hang on.
All right. One last thing before we head out for the rest of the year. There will be no show next week. So I want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. We'll be back in the new year doing our regular looking forward to 2019 show. Over the holidays, Tico, what are you going to be catching up on?
So Just Cause 4 disappointed me so much. I have jumped back into Just Cause 3.
Did you finish it the first time?
I did not, actually. Okay. I had gotten to a frustrating part of the game, and again, I was busy with so many other things. I'd moved on to another game, but it made me remember that. So I went back. I started from scratch. I started a new game.
Yeah.
And I've now passed that point, and I'm actually playing to that. So I put in, and so I'm going to continue that. I'm going to finish that game off.
So you're a better gamer now than you were back then.
I must be, or I have more patience. I don't think it's that, because I certainly don't feel like I have more patience. I am going to be playing through some more Hitman 2.
Excellent. Yeah, great
nice little small sample size type stuff. I know there are some new sniper missions that are set to come in DLC.
Oh, those sniper missions are great.
Yeah, they just dropped some Christmas content.
Oh, do you get to kill Santa?
You get to kill as Santa.
Oh,
so you get it's the
killing the naughty list.
Yeah, it's some of the levels from Hitman 1, I believe, that are Christmas themed. So there's snow on the ground now, and there's decorations up, and you go into the party dressed as Santa.
Oh, great!
So
excellent.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And I'm going to see some movies.
Oh,
I'm going to catch a couple of movies since we are at that time. And as the Jews usually do at Christmas, we go to see movies. That's why the theaters are open on Christmas Day. So my people can watch some movies. So I will be seeing, not on Christmas Day, because we've got a bunch of family stuff going on and all that, but I will be seeing some movies. Aquaman just dropped
tonight.
Yesterday. Was it last night for the late show?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've heard it's gotten some good reviews. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Into the Spider-Verse has been getting fantastic reviews.
Yeah, I want to see that.
For an animated feature, I am looking for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
For me personally, over the holidays, I'm going to finish up Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Hopefully, that's what I'm working on right now. Yep. Spider-Man, after I'm done that, I want to go back and finish Spider-Man, because again, that's been getting great reviews and everybody loves it, and it is in my top 3. Also movies, I want to see Bumblebee, which is also dropped, Aquaman, and I want to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So my youngest, Sydney, she's a huge Spider-Man fan, so we're going to go see Spider-Man. I'll probably take Sydney and Aria to see Bumblebee. I'm the Transformer fan, but they love it as well. And my wife and I really want to see Aquaman.
Yeah, so I have to wait till next week because my son is actually coming in from Calgary on Monday. So we're gonna wait till he comes and actually take him along to a few of these movies.
Yeah. Aquaman's actually the other poster over there beside Wonder Woman, because I love the new Aquaman poster.
It is a nice poster.
It is. It's the one. I don't know if I can.
Can you do it without destroying?
There we go. That's the Aquaman poster I have. The one with him just sitting on a rock with all the sharks and fish around him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. I thought it was a great poster, so I went and purchased that along with the Wonder Woman one. Although, I am kind of kicking myself for not getting the new Captain Marvel poster because that thing's amazing.
That is a nice poster.
That is a nice poster.
Maybe
next year. I may
actually grab Marvel. That one. I have a similar setup with a staircase. The staircase down to the TV movie area that has a bunch of space for some of those. So.
Well, that is pretty much it for 2018 Year in Review. Appreciate everybody for sticking around. Tico, thank you for joining me on this journey this year.
No problem. It has been a fun year. I've enjoyed it. Glad to be a part of this, and to have people who actually have to stop and listen to me for 5 seconds. It's nice.
Right. It is nice. So thank you, everybody, for joining us in 2018. We'll be back first week of January, so 2019. Looking forward to seeing what happens next year. Maybe we'll get announcements of new consoles. Who knows? Yeah. The new consoles are rumored for next year, at least to be announced, so we'll see what happens. Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back again in the new year.
Happy holidays.
This has been an OMG Nexus.com production.